Nobody told me that being present for your child when your child has complex needs means something completely different from what I was raised to think it meant. It's not coaching and teaching and fixing. It's not about being the most useful person in the room. It's about something much harder and much simpler than that. The version of fatherhood that I was given, the model that I absorbed without realizing I had absorbed, was an active one. A father who teaches, who instructs, kicks a ball back, and explains how things work. He moves the needle, he's useful. But when your child is neurodivergent, when the development doesn't follow the expected path, when activities you imagine do not land the way you imagined, the model of presence becomes a liability. Because if your definition of presence means active and instructional, you'll spend a lot of time feeling absent when you're physically in the room. And you will miss the version of presence that your child actually needs. Here's what I learned present looks like for my son. It looks like getting on the floor, sitting in his world, not redirecting him to think what we should be doing, not introducing the educational element or the therapeutic element, just joining him in what he's already doing on his own terms. And when we started doing that genuinely, without an agenda, something shifted. He started looking at me differently, not as a person who directed activities, as a person who wanted to be in this world. That is a connection. It is not a required skill. It requires you to put the idea of being useful means being active. There's a concept called floor time developed by a researcher named Stanley Greenspan, and it's exactly this. You need to follow your child's lead. You comment on what they're doing, you make yourself available without making yourself the director. 20 minutes of this a day has a measurable impact on communication and connection. And it also changes something in you because when you stop trying to be the coach and start being the companion, you actually see your child, not the version you're trying to develop, the version that's already there. And that's a version worth knowing. The bonding playbook on the website has a floor time approach. The sensory play ideas, ritual building strategies, all practical, all designed for dads, all linked below. But the main thing tonight, when you get home, get on the floor. No phone, no agenda. Follow his lead for 20 minutes. See what happens. Subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.